Hi, my name is Amy Ingram. I'm the new accounts payable specialist at HQ, and I'm very happy to read our mission statement for you guys today. Caritas Family Solutions strengthens the social and emotional well-being of individuals and families in order to create healthy relationships, loving homes, and strong communities. Now, get excited, everybody!
It's time for your
Welcome back to CaritasCast. I'm Jerica, one of your hosts, and my co-host Brandon is here like always. How are you, Brandon?
I am doing fantastic, Miss Jerica. Happy June to you.
Oh my gosh, it's already June.
It's already June. How was May? Did you have a good May?
May was good, but it felt like a long time.
It was an extended May. I think it's all the rain that we're getting.
The tornadoes?
Crazy. Yes, right. I am ready for all the inclement weather to stop. Let that sun come out. Let's let this summer happen.
Can we just float for a while?
Right. Well, I feel like I've been floating.
That is true.
Because of all the water.
No, it's been crazy.
I almost traded my car in for a boat.
Yeah, no, it's been absolutely crazy.
It has been absolutely crazy.
I've seen my basement more times than I have in a year this past month.
It's wild. And half the people that live around me, they try to go into their basements in inclement weather, but the basements are flooded because of all the rain.
Yeah. I have a very old basement. It doesn't flood, but it's not great to be in. So I don't want to see it anymore, weather. So let's stop that.
Let's stop that. And a big shout out to all the people who have talked to me at Caritas. It's been several where their basements have flooded. Yeah. And they've been dealing with everything. So hopefully we're getting through this. We're getting into drier months. It is now June. And in June, we got to shout out all the dads out there.
We got to shout out all the dads. Happy Father's Day to all the dads.
Happy Father's Day. June 15th is Father's Day this year. And in honor of fathers, I know you've been looking forward to this.
I'm ready.
I have a dad joke.
You have a dad joke.
Yes. Okay. So let's see if you get this one. So what kind of shoes do frogs wear in hot weather? So during the summer and hot weather, what kind of shoes do frogs wear?
I have no idea.
They wear open-toed sandals.
Okay, I did not think of that.
Open-toed with a D.
I would like you guys to know he did not put the joke on my itinerary today.
Nope. She never gets to see the punchlines.
So
you get authentic reaction from Jerica.
Yeah, and I got that one totally wrong. So good job, Brandon. But happy Father's Day to you anyway.
Thank you so much. I love being a dad. So big shout out to all the dads out there.
All right. Yeah, June is coming, so we got to make sure we just talk about some summer things. It's gonna have fun. The schedules change. Kids are out of school, so the schedules are flipped upside down.
That's a big change for everybody. So all of our parents, it's a big change for them because they're making arrangements for childcare. Yeah. Maybe there's summer camps out there they got to get kids to, but it's a big change for Caritas because we serve a lot of kids and they're going to be out for the summer.
They are. They're going to be out, but we got to make sure they're being safe. So if they're swimming, let's make sure we're doing all safety precautions when it comes to swimming. But I want them to have fun though.
Yes, pool safety is so important. So we always want to make sure that we have eyes on the prize. We want to be paying attention to those kids in the pool. Mm-hmm. We also want to make sure while they're in that pool that their skin is protected. Right. So don't forget about your sunscreen. Skin cancer is nobody's friend. No. And we all need to be lathering up in that stuff. And also, when you're out at the pool, don't forget your bug spray. Yeah. Very important. My son is one of those people that is the unfortunate ones that mosquitoes just love. He's so sweet. They just want to bite him like crazy. And then those little bites get infected and they kind of swell up. So I'm sure we have some kids on the foster care side of things that deal with the same thing. So please remember your bug spray, your sunscreen, and your pool safety. With our kids and your kids all summer long, and have a long, fun, safe summer.
Just have fun. Do different things.
Are you taking a vacation?
I am taking a vacation. You just reminded me, actually.
Ooh, where are you going?
We're going to Wisconsin Dells to the Great Wolf Lodge in July.
Is that one with the water slides?
With the water slides everywhere in different buildings. Yes, it's absolutely amazing. Yeah.
That is so much fun. Yeah. We're going to take a few like mini vacations. Mm-hmm. So maybe take a Friday off work. and have an extended weekend and do some hiking. And we like to get outdoors during the summer.
Those are good things too, because it doesn't like break the bank, but you get to go.
And it's a healthy, you go hike, it's a healthy thing. You go bike riding, it's a healthy thing, and it definitely does not break the bank. And I think we should really encourage everyone out there to take a vacation.
Take some days off. Use that PTO. Make sure that you are getting that self-care. You deserve it. Take a vacation. It's 2 months off for the kiddos, but you also need some time off as well.
One thing I've always respected about Caritas, this is part of the reason I call us Classy Toss, because we're so classy, but we really push work-life balance.
Yeah.
We know how important it is, because if you get burned out, number one, you're not going to be good for us at all, because you're just not going to be in the right frame of mind. You're not going to be good for any of our clients. But number two, we'll lose you after a while, and we don't want that. We want to keep you for a long time here at Caritas. We want you to retire Caritas here at Caritas. And I love that Gary Hulsman, our CEO, he preaches work-life balance, and he likes to take vacations and likes to hear about your vacation that you've taken. So folks, if you haven't done it yet, if you've got the PTO built up, don't feel guilty about it. Feel great about it.
Yeah.
Take a vacation. Take time away from work.
Speaking of work-life balance, I actually have a quote this month that pertains to it. So it's, life will always get busy. Make time to do the things you love. So that's very important. So make sure you take the time to plan something with your family, plan something with the kids. You deserve it. Take that PTO, take that time. So
amen.
Yes.
Amen to that. And speaking of working, work-life balance, but working, the new newsletter is out, and it's got some new work-iversaries in it.
It does.
I love me a work-iversary.
We got a good one this month.
We've got a great one this month. So let's go ahead and hear from them right now.
Hi, I'm Mary Savage. I'm the Director of Licensing for Caritas, and I am very excited to be celebrating my 35th anniversary this June. The best part of my job is that I get to work with so many awesome people who are dedicated to the agency mission. After working for 35 years, the best piece of advice I can give to someone working at Caritas is to tap into the resources available to you. Talk to your coworkers, talk to your supervisors, talk to your management team. Within the walls of Caritas, there are literally thousands of years of experience. We want you to be happy. We want you to succeed. We want you to feel like you're part of the Caritas family.
Now that was Mary Savage, Director of Licensing. Wow, what an accomplishment to be here that long. She's just a great person.
She is. She's great. She's funny. So thanks, Mary, for coming and talking to us and recording that for us.
And speaking of things that are in the newsletter, folks, if you're not paying attention to the new newsletter, it's Caritas Connects.
Yes.
Is what it's called. They have really stepped their game up.
It
is spectacular.
It's an amazing read. You have to read it when they send it out. Lots of good information for all regions, actually. So not just one region. They go over all 4 regions.
Yeah, it's not just for foster care.
No.
It's just not for SILA or any residential programs. It's for everybody.
Yes. So it's a good read no matter what. Sit down, just take a read in the morning when they send it out just to get your day started.
There's a great article this month. It's kind of like a featured spotlight on Maria Sikova.
Yes.
Who's just the delightful person at the front desk out at Royal Heights.
About her. Yeah.
Oh, she is a firecracker. What an awesome lady. So definitely give that a read. And kind of, speaking of the newsletter again, they've got really smart people that work on that and that are very dedicated to it. And we are very happy today to have the editor-in-chief with us here in studio. Everybody give a big CaritasCast welcome to Brianna Gilson.
Thank you so much, guys, for having me. But by the way, my name is pronounced Brianna, not Brianna.
Not Brianna. We should have done our research.
We got to talk to you guys before you get here.
It's okay. Everybody does it, but most people just call me Bree. So feel free to do that.
Bree works for me.
We're doing that. We're Bree.
Yes, I like. So, Bree, you are the editor-in-chief for the newsletter?
That's correct. Yes.
That is really cool. So, tell me, how did that come about happening, and what do you do?
So, it kind of came about, I think, think leadership had been wanting to see an agency-wide newsletter for a while now. I started doing one in Belleville, and then when I came as the AM, and then when I came over as the office and fleet manager for Scylla, admin was talking about doing it, and I immediately raised my hand and said, I want to be a part of that. And then,
so you were not voluntold, you actually volunteered.
Somewhat, yes. It was a heavily push for me to raise my hand, I think. And then once I did that, it very quickly became my team, and I was going to lead this team. Right. So we just kind of fell into it. And now I'm the editor-in-chief, and we've even got a editorial manager, Jacqueline Becker.
Really?
And then 2 feature and contributing writers, Olivia Dennison, I think is how we say it. And then Linda Petty.
Linda Petty's my girl.
Yes.
Madison County. Shout out Linda.
They are an amazing group of women. Yeah. Very easy to collaborate with.
Well, you do a great job, and
Thank
you cover so much, and it's I love that you put little games in there for that coincides with Caritas or child welfare, things like that. So you do a great job.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, and that makes me wonder, how do you decide what to feature each month? Because everything seems to be so eclectic. There's a lot of different ideas in there. So is that kind of a group project you decide, or who's in charge?
So that's a great question. It is. It's a very collaborative effort between the 4 of us. What we like to start to do is research the month, because every month has a purpose, right? So for June, this month that we're speaking about right now, hopefully everybody's read the issue.
Right.
It is safety month. So we tried to go hard on the safety because that's so important in our workplace, out in the field, in the offices. So we really just look at what's occurring in the month, the current events, agency initiatives, reader feedback. A lot of it goes into what goes into each issue.
Very cool.
Right.
And how long does it take you to make that? Does it take all month long? Do you get it done mid-month? It seems like it takes a lot of effort.
It does. Even though we're 4 incredible women working on this, and we all bring a just slew of talent and creativity, it still takes about a month, I would say, for us to actually, from start to finish, once we've already determined what's going to be featured in the newsletter, just to get it to approval to the editorial director, Jill Buford, for approval.
Okay.
So it takes a while, and we work a month ahead of time. So we're already working on July.
Well, it is an amazing read, so I think people should read it. How's the feedback that you've been getting from it since you've been putting it out?
So far, we've received so much incredible feedback.
Oh, good.
That's awesome.
From different offices, from people I've never even met.
You see, now that's the best right there.
Yes, that's when you know you're doing a good job and people are reading, which is what the purpose of this newsletter is. We want people to read it. It's all about the agency, and Caritas Connections, the forefront of our minds when we're sitting down to write this newsletter or to format it is how can we connect everyone in the agency, because we all are Caritas strong, but only when we work together.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's
great quote.
When you're in one region, you don't really realize what's going on in the other ones.
Exactly.
So I think that's good for the newsletter, that you get to read about things that's happening in Carterville and Mount Vernon, because you don't really talk to them unless you have to. So I like that. I really like that.
It's easy the way Caritas is structured to kind of feel like you're on an island sometime, especially if, let's say, you're out at Fox River, out in Olney. You don't get a lot of visitors from other parts of Caritas. So this newsletter is a way of kind of bringing us together, and I feel like it's got a very similar mission to what CaritasCast has. Is we really want to highlight the entire agency and make everybody feel included and inspired and entertained, like we said last episode. And I think Caritas Connections does a great job of doing that. We learn about great stories about people that we work with. There's some great trivia, puzzle type stuff in there, so it's entertaining. I think it's a great thing for Caritas, and I love that we're kind of collaborating, CaritasCast and Caritas Connections.
Yes, this is bound to happen.
And I am so excited to share that one of the articles we're really pushing to start implementing is my goodness, I can't talk. One of the articles that we are trying to start doing each month is a collaboration piece between different programs, departments.
Oh, that's so good.
Different positions at Caritas. So this would be a great feature to put in there, I think.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Because you did shout us out last month.
Yes, I did.
Yes, that was a great article. I mean,
made me feel like I was special.
We were talking about that, and we were just saying, we're both writers, and we both, can critique writing very easily. And we read your article about CaritasCast, and we went, no changes needed. It was perfect. You did a great job on that. You're very talented.
Nobody can see this, but I'm blushing. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Well, it seems like you get a lot of joy out of doing this newsletters. It's something that you have been getting a lot of happiness out of.
Yes, absolutely.
Good.
I love creativity. I'm a very creative person.
Yeah.
And so this is just something that falls into my background. I really enjoy doing this, and working with this team makes it even better.
Yeah, you can tell when you're looking at it that you guys put a lot of work in and you like to do it because you want it to look nice. Making flyers now, I can see how much work you put into that, so I definitely get it. So it doesn't go unnoticed, trust me.
Well, thank you so much.
And before we have you tell everyone how they can view the newsletter and when it comes out every month, can you give us a sneak peek? Is there anything cool coming up, like for July or for August? A sneak preview.
I was hoping you would ask that because I am so excited, and on behalf of the team as well, because they're also very excited. July, we all know, has at least my favorite day in it, which is Caritas Day.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
So July's issue is all about Caritas.
Okay.
It's going to, I can't give away too much, but it's going to be very Caritas Family Solutions information heavy, but the good things, things people are always curious about. There's going to be some information from Gary in there. And then a lot of staff were asked a random question, and those answers are going to be in there as well. So it'll be fun. We also have a game with a prize.
Ooh.
Make sure I'm watching as soon as I get the email.
Yes.
I mean, I got to make sure I'm reading it. I need the prize.
We love to win prizes.
I love to win a good prize. So if you see me in the email, just make sure you.
Yeah, I'm just saying, bump her to the top of the list as far as winners go.
Well, it is whoever comes first, and it's only one prize.
Okay, I got it. I got it, guys. Yeah.
So before we let you go, can you give us an idea or give our listeners an idea of when they can expect the newsletter every month, and then also how they can view it?
Absolutely. That's a great question. So every month the newsletter comes out to your email on the first of the month. I realize everyone does not have an email. So for those that don't, they can pick it up at the front of the office. The OPC or the OFM usually will print it and have it on the desk at the front of the office.
Oh, okay.
If you miss it or it's not printed for whatever reason, you can go to SharePoint and locate that under the Finance and Administration tab, and you'll see a link for Caritas Connections where you can view all of our issues to date.
Oh, that's amazing.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, we at CaritasCast look very much forward to continuing to collaborate with the folks at Caritas Connect. It's Connect, right? Not Connections.
It is Connections.
Connections.
Yes.
Okay. Caritas Connections. So Brianna Gilsa, Bree, we'll say Bree, Editor-in-Chief for Caritas Connections. Thanks for joining us today.
Yes, thanks, Bree.
Thank you so much for having me. I was nervous, but you guys made it easy.
Just talk to us like a conversation, and it's easy.
It is.
We're easy to talk to.
I encourage other people to come be a guest.
Yes,
this
please
was a lot of fun.
Please come. See, you hear from Bree. I'm talking to the people in the back. Come talk to us.
One last thing I forgot to mention. If anybody has any suggestions for the newsletter, please email me at brianna.gilson@caritasfamily.org.
Okay.
Brianna.gilson@caritasfamily.org. If you've got some ideas for the newsletter, I like that. Collaboration for the win.
Perfect. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Bree.
So we are getting to the end of the show, which we hate, but we always love to do a mission moment. But before the mission moment, we want to go over the trivia question.
Yeah.
The trivia question. So we had a good outcome last month.
We had a big turnout of people. Whenever you do that shout out or that email us back with an answer to a question, you always wonder who's listening.
Who's listening?
And who's actually going to do it. And we had a big response. I was blown away by how many people emailed the answer to this question.
Yes, I was excited.
And can you just remind the audience?
Yes. Okay, so last month's question is, what is the tiny piece at the end of a shoelace called? Okay. So we did get answers in the email, and the first person to get the right answer, which was a aglet, AGLET, was Jackie Becker.
Jackie Becker, the
Out of the
OPC
Highland
in
office.
Highland. Yes, congratulations, Jackie Becker, for being the first to respond, because we had a lot of responses.
She was just first.
I wonder how many people had to Google it.
I know, right?
Yeah.
But again, we don't know that.
We don't know. Yeah, we don't know. But first come, first win. And
Yes.
Jackie Becker was the first to respond of many people. And we want to thank everybody that responded. But she gets bragging rights for the entire month of June.
She got it
for
right.
being the trivia
She
winner.
got it first. Thank you. We appreciate the emails. We really do. That means a lot that you took the time to do it. So we appreciate it. Congratulations, Jackie. Shout out to you in the Highland office. And let's run it back. Are you ready?
I'm ready for the new trivia question.
Okay.
I will not answer. I will keep my peace until next month.
Yes. Okay. So this month's trivia question: what animal hibernates the longest?
Ooh.
Okay. So we have 4 options: A, bears; B, snails; C, koalas; D, sloths.
Ooh.
All right. So just email us. Let us know. Whoever's first, they will get a shout out next month's show.
And that email again is CaritasCast at CaritasFamily.org.
Yes.
CaritasCast at CaritasFamily.org. And you could just you can email us about anything. And we do get encouraging emails just telling us how much they enjoyed the episode. Mainly compliments about you.
You know, it's Brandon too, guys. It's Brandon too. Yeah.
Well deserved. But thanks for those emails, folks. And thanks for everything you do at Caritas, because one of our favorite things to end every episode with is talking about the things that you do. And that, of course, is our mission moment. And Jerica, you've got a great one for us this month.
So the mission moment that I had this month, it was an amazing experience. We did, the Madison County region did a foster parent night out.
That's
First
so
time
cool.
doing it. And the thought behind that was just to give the foster parents a few hours of relaxation, the self-care that we were talking about. Most of the time they don't get a break, so we wanted to give them a little bit of a break. So we did it in the afternoon, well actually in the evening, so that they can go to dinner or do whatever they wanted. We actually collaborated with Texas Roadhouse. They gave us discounts for foster parents. If they went to eat there, they got something for free. So it was amazing. Texas Roadhouse was amazing to work with and collaborate with, but it was a great turnout. The kiddos came to us. We had activities for them to do. We had a movie for them to watch. We had dinner for them. And it just gave the foster parents a few hours of just relaxation, freedom. And one of the foster parents said that they just actually got to talk without a kid in the conversation. She got to talk to their spouse, you know, just
that's so neat.
Yes.
So we basically, we were provided childcare.
We were,
for the evening. And then on top of that, we said, go get something to eat.
Go get something to eat. Yeah.
That's awesome. And that was a collaboration with the Texas Roadhouse. So we want to shout them out.
Yes, the Texas Roadhouse in Edwardsville. They were amazing. We kind of went back and forth on how they can help us. They gave us free kids meal for our kiddos. They gave us free appetizers for our foster parents. So they actually they did amazing. They put baggies together for our kiddos with coloring pages. So they were very helpful that night.
That is a blessing. That is incredibly cool. And I'm sure the parents really enjoy just having a break.
Yeah.
Just taking a break for a night.
We saw so one person in the car just sitting there, but honestly, that's a good thing. They were sitting, they were talking, they got to go out to eat, they got to, have kid-free conversation. So it was great.
They were getting their work-life balance.
Their work-life balance.
Yes.
So we wanted to offer it to them. So hopefully we get to keep doing it. But that was just a great thing that we did this month, that it was the first time doing it, and it was a great outcome. So that's I just wanted to share it.
What a wonderful mission moment. Yeah. What a great way to end the episode. And we want to tell you folks that if there's a mission moment you want us to feature on the show, you want us to know about, CaritasCast at CaritasFamily.org. Send us an email. We will email you back. We will get together. We will have you on the show to talk about it, or you can tell the story and we'll tell the story for you.
Right.
Like we're doing right now. So, wow, what a great way to end.
What a great way to end the show. Yes, on a positive note.
Yeah.
I hate this part of the show, but I look forward to the emails and the trivia. And I hope everyone enjoyed this episode and enjoyed hearing Bree, and check out the newsletter.
Yeah. Well, thanks for listening, folks. We'll see you in July.
See you in July.
Bye-bye.
Bye.